The following message is transmitted at the request of the authorities of Atlanta, Georgia. There is a potential threat that might occur and could endanger the safety of our civilians. Today, the Twitter hashtag #CancelThePatriots was trending, and one of these people are planning something for February 3rd, the day Super Bowl 53 is supposed to take place. If you are planning to go to Atlanta or have plans to attend the Super Bowl on that date, we highly advise you take extreme caution, as it is highly possible that there could potentially be a dangerous or catastrophic event that will take place during the Super Bowl. However, this is only likely, and may not occur, but it doesn't mean it won't. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta, reporting on this situation.
Okay, here's the plans for Super Bowl 53. I have provided a PDF file for you to view so you can see how it is gonna go down. Please, for the safety of our employees, do not share this online. We need to keep this a secret far away from the realms of the public internet. Only share this to other employees of the NFL. We must make sure no one knows that this has been planned all along.
One house, one dream. Super Bowl 53, February 3rd at the
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department and United States government. A civil emergency message is currently in effect until further notice. About an hour ago, a few days after the tweet was dropped, a confidential document from the National Football League was discovered and leaked online. This confidential PDF file from the NFL states the plans and script for Super Bowl 53, which is scheduled for February 3rd. The plans state things from how the game will play out to who will win, that being the New England Patriots, as described in the documents. It is very likely that this may just be a complete hoax to shame the NFL, but there is also a possibility that this document is a real document that was never meant to be released. If so, this could mean the end of the NFL for good. We are concerned for the safety of the staff of the NFL and their documents. If you are making plans to go to Super Bowl 53, it's likely you don't have to now, as the plans for it have now possibly already been leaked. There is still a really good chance this could be faked, but if it isn't, then whoever is responsible for leaking this must be found at any cost. If you have any tips on this person's whereabouts, call 911 immediately. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta. Please stay tuned to any further updates on this dangerous situation. Other news, the NFL's website and two of its associated Twitter accounts have been hijacked and compromised, being the official Twitter accounts of the New England Patriots and NFL. The perpetrator is planned. This is not a test. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and Georgia State National Guard. This message is being delivered nationwide to all TV providers, cities, states, and counties. The NFL has had their website and two of their associated Twitter accounts compromised by an unknown individual who goes by the Twitter handle Bob. Well folks, thanks for tuning into your nightly news on Fox 5 of Atlanta, Georgia. We will be broadcasting more news tomorrow. Thank you, and have a good night. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and Atlanta Police Department. Yesterday, January 30th, at around 8 p.m. in the night, Fox 5 was about to sign off when our signal was intruded by an unknown person, possibly related to the hijacking of the NFL site and Twitter accounts 2 days ago, as they made mentions to February 3rd, NFL, and most importantly, the Super Bowl. This is now a local area emergency and a dangerous event at the Super Bowl is now more than likely. If you are planning to attend the Super Bowl, please advise yourself with extreme caution, as it is more than likely that a disaster will strike. If you are feared for your safety, please watch the Super Bowl on TV instead. The person who was responsible for the hijack is currently being hunted by police, and anyone who has information leading to his arrest can report it to the Atlanta Police Department and get a $250,000 reward. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta. Stay tuned for any further updates on this dangerous situation.
The biggest sports spectacle of the century. Super Bowl 53, live tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, the missile is ready to launch into the stadium. The NFL will pay for advancing the Pats again. You may fire when ready.
National alert! National alert! The following message was transmitted at the request of the U.S. government, United States Armed Forces, the Department of Defense, the Department of Homeland Security, and the Missile Defense Agency. A missile has been detected flying over the city of Atlanta and may impact on land or sea within minutes. It is determined that this missile is not the work of another country, but someone or people inside this great nation. Military defense is being escorted on their way to Atlanta to stop this missile from impacting, and the U.S. Armed Forces are ready to attack and blow up this missile. Expect severe damages to buildings and quite possibly even a cloud of smoke billowing out once it has landed. Injuries are more than likely possible, and if you are near the blast, you have a very high chance of death. Should this missile make a landing, people near the blast will be evacuated from wherever the missile lands. Prepare for an imminent attack on this great nation. May God be with you all.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Welcome to Super Bowl 53, the biggest sports spectacle on the planet. Today is the biggest match in the history of our sport. For this year's Super Bowl, we have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. Now, we are going to say a few things before we start. Hey, what the heck is that increasing sound?
The following message was transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department. A civil danger warning is now in effect. The missile that was flying overhead of Atlanta earlier has made direct impact with the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the place where Super Bowl 53 was supposed to be held. The missile had attacked at the same time NFL was live broadcasting the Super Bowl to millions of people, and everyone watched in shock as the missile attacked the stadium and took down the live feed. Smoke is billowing out from the stadium and there is a possibility that it may include toxic materials. Evacuations of the stadium are taking place at this time with the help of police and local authorities. It is unknown if NFL players or staff have been injured or killed at this time. To stay safe, please stay as far away from the stadium as you possibly can. If you are unable to escape the smoke, local authorities will be there to assist you. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta. Please stay tuned for further updates on this very dangerous situation.
That is the sound of over 1 million fans screaming in fear after the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta was attacked by a missile. Today, during the live broadcast of Super Bowl 53, a missile landed into the stadium and destroyed pretty much everything inside. Numerous evacuations of the stadium are taking place thanks to the help of Atlanta's local authorities. The stadium is being cleared out, but it is currently unclear if staff or players have been killed or injured.
A civil authority has issued a contagious disease warning for Atlanta, Georgia at 5:45 p.m. effective until further notice. Just around 20 seconds ago, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium had officially collapsed, sending a second wave of billowing smoke to travel across the city. This smoke contains deadly toxic materials that, if inhaled, will result in certain death. We advise all citizens to stay away from the stadium at all times and evacuate, if deemed necessary. Local authorities will be there to aid in evacuation efforts. It is very likely that some people were not properly evacuated and were crushed by the stadium's roof. If the smoke does not clear soon, we may have to begin a shelter-in-place warning. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta. Stay tuned for any further updates on this deadly situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department and Department for Public Health. Due to a constant large amount of smoke flowing through the streets due to an attack on the Mercedes-Benz Stadium yesterday during Super Bowl 53, a shelter-in-place warning now exists for Atlanta, Georgia until the smoke has died down. If you inhale this smoke, you will face certain and unavoidable death. If you have any whereabouts on who is responsible for the attack on the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, please call 911 and provide as much details as you possibly can. Do not go outside for any reason other than for groceries or work. If you are caught going outside for any other reason than the ones previously mentioned, we will have to put you under arrest for the safety of your health. If the reason for going outside is not the ones mentioned previously, stay inside at all times until an all-clear signal is given by the authorities. This is Fox 5 of Atlanta. Stay tuned for any further updates on this extremely deadly situation. There will be no header tones today, as this is an important announcement being transmitted at the request of the National Football League. It is with unfortunate grief that we announce that all players of the New England Patriots were put into critical condition during the missile attack on the Mercedes-Benz Stadium during Super Bowl 53. Our criminal, however, has been identified and has been put into custody. Tom Brady is currently unconscious and the NFL would like to say that Tom Brady may never be able to play football again. Thank you guys for your patience. Everything will go back to normal soon. This has been an important announcement from Fox 5 of Atlanta.
Hello, from the National Football League. We would like to give a brutally honest confession that we have been keeping secret from you for quite some time. The Patriots stunt was planned from the beginning of the season. Everything about the season was entirely scripted and planned out. And with the Chiefs being defeated by the Patriots, as we planned, the community was in the right to complain about this. Perhaps we believe the attack on the Mercedes-Benz Stadium was the awakening we needed. They were in the right about this. This person was in the right about almost all of his decisions. While he may have put people in danger, we finally understand. The NFL is blatantly predictable. But due to the attacks, we will not be able to start a new season for a while. On the official NFL website, you will find a confession of sorts. We, without a doubt, are truly sorry for upsetting our fans and should listen to them. We didn't, and we faced the consequences of our actions. We are the one to blame. We are terribly sorry. We hope to start fresh with a brand new season and go back to our roots. Thank you for listening.